Let's build a vision board for the next decade of Africa's agri-food system transformation. Africa has demonstrated commitment to accelerating agricultural growth and transforming agri-food systems, anchored in a series of landmark declarations spanning more than 2 decades. The Comprehensive Africa Agriculture Development Program, launched in 2003 following the endorsement of the Maputo Declaration, CAADP is Africa's foundational policy framework for agricultural transformation, wealth creation, food security, nutrition, economic growth, and prosperity. In 2014, the CAADP agenda was reinforced by the Malabo Declaration. Building on Maputo, the Malabo Declaration set forth 7 commitments to be achieved by 2025. How have we fared so far? Africa experienced sustained economic growth over the last 2 decades, doubling its GDP from 1.2 to 2.7 trillion US dollars between 2000 and 2021. Public agriculture expenditure has nearly doubled on the continent, increasing from 10.7 billion US dollars in 2000 to 17 billion in 2021. Inter-African agricultural trade increased by 175% between 2003 and 2021. 6 of the top 10 performing economies in the world were forecast to come from Africa in 2024. Despite this progress, the 4th cycle of the CAADP Biennial Review showed that the continent is not on track to meet the Malabo targets. Africa, like the rest of the world, has been affected by shocks including the climate crisis, the Russia-Ukraine war, and the COVID-19 pandemic, which have adversely impacted the continent's progress. To course correct, in January 2025, African Union member states adopted the Kampala CAADP Declaration on building resilient and sustainable agri-food systems. The Kampala Declaration sets out 6 commitments and calls for a comprehensive, systems-wide approach to drive agri-food systems transformation through 2035. Recipes for success. Policy innovations to achieve the Kampala Declaration goals draws on lessons from 70 country case studies conducted by the Malabo Montpellier panel over the past decade. Experiences from Ethiopia, Rwanda, and Senegal provide workable models showing that productivity gains rise sharply when policies align with investments in irrigation, digital advisory services, improved mechanization, and climate-smart agricultural innovations responsive to farmers' needs. Morocco, Seychelles, and Zambia show that innovating financing mechanisms, including revolving funds, blended finance instruments, and results-based subsidies, have expanded access to capital for women, youth, and other small producers. In Malawi, Cote d'Ivoire, and Ghana, school feeding schemes, dietary diversification incentives, strengthened safety nets, and bio-fortified crops have proven effective in improving dietary quality, reducing food insecurity, and building human capital. As observed in Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya, and Zimbabwe, key enablers of inclusivity include secure land and resource rights, tailored financial services, access to mechanization and digital tools, and agricultural innovation hubs that facilitate transition to job creation for young people. Successful programs in Niger, Mali, Zambia, and Morocco show that resilience increases when climate change adaptation and mitigation measures are integrated into core agricultural strategies. Effective delivery of scalable technologies such as solar irrigation, drought-tolerant seed varieties, and climate-informed advisory services, combined with early warning systems and risk financing mechanisms, is crucial. An early analysis of news coverage of the Kampala declarations suggests that public discourse has focused more on production and food security, with less attention to governance, inclusivity, and climate resilience. Stronger communication and advocacy strategies will ensure a balanced narrative and broad ownership of all 6 commitments. With this publication, the Malabo Montpellier panel provides a policy playbook with recipes for success for African countries to boost agricultural productivity, accelerate agri-food processing and trade, strengthen food and nutrition security, advance economic equity, and build resilience to climate-related and economic shocks, all anchored in effective governance. Highly recommended.